Hello, everybody. Today we will discuss the situation everyone in our country is involved in: the collapse of Gupta Empire. What could cause the falling of such powerful and developed empire? Crisis? The invasion of Huns? Our colleagues tried to figure out it, and in the central events, our correspondent, Heidi.
Hello, Maria. Indeed, today I interviewed the state representative, one of the officials who kindly agreed to answer a question. Hello. So there were some rumors about the difficult situation in the politics of the country. Is that true or not? How can you convince it?
Hello. Unfortunately, there weren't rumors. Politically, the Gupta dynasty grew weak from a number of succession disputes. As the emperors lost power, regional lords gained increasing autonomy. More than that, many were declaring their independence and refusing to pay taxes to the central Gupta state.
How did the common people react?
This was due to common people's dislikes of the meddlesome and unwieldy bureaucracy. Even those who felt personal loyalty to the Gupta emperor generally disliked his government and they refused to pay his taxes.
Everyone heard some rebels in the country.
Weakening of central authority, a number of feudal chieftains, principally those of the northwestern regions, assumed the status of independent rulers, might make some names in the regard such as Maitrakas of Kaitawan, Panivargas of Budenkan, Ushkalpas, Latsmen in Alabad, and etc.
Not a long time ago, the change to the political curve. What were the aftermaths of it?
The change in the Gupta policy from one of the militancy to that of pacism greatly affected the composition of the empire, and this was reflected in the total military inefficiency of our country.
Thank you, Heidi. Yes, it explains a lot of things. But let's have a look on the other side of this. Not so long ago, our country faced constant threats of invasions from north. The cost of fighting of these invasions drained the Gupta treasury, and the government had difficulty refilling the coffers of the internal reasons noted above. Among the most troublesome of the invaders were White Huns, who had conquered much of the northern territory of Gupta. Our brilliant correspondent Heidi talked to our foreign colleagues from China, who were involved in these wars too, and found out more about this situation. Heidi?
Yes, Maria. I'm talking with the Chinese representative of the military force. Hello. So what was actually the Hun?
In 458 AD, when we first attacked the Gupta Empire, we suffered a great defeat. But we are very persistent, so the second time around, in the northeastern part, we were able to get into the center and defeat them.
What was the reply of the Gupta and China?
The Huns suffered a great loss. It was due to the tough resistance against the Huns by the Gupta and our kings. That the main idol of the Hun invasion was turned back towards the European countries.
Thank you, Heidi. So, knowing the internal and external causes, we can make almost clear picture of the situation. To wrap up into our news analysis.
What has been said above is the absolute truth. The foreign invasions was the second major factor in the decline in the appearance of the Guptas. None of the invading groups managed to completely overrun the Gupta Empire. The financial hardship helped hasten the end of the dynasty. Almost unbelievably, the Huns had the same effect on one of the two of the great civilizations, Han China, which collapsed in 221 CE, and the Roman Empire, which fell in 476 CE. The causes of the downfall and disappearance of the civilizations were basically not different from those that brought the end in many other dynasties. Over and above the usual causes of administrative efficiency, weak government, and
Thank you. Anyway, although the falling of the empire is a crashing event for all people in the country, we're all hoping for the best. Perhaps it's a sign of the beginning of the new era, more enlightened and more happy.